Hello. It has been a long time since I've done one of these, but this is going to be a makeup tutorial video. Um, kind of my introduction to makeup. The first thing you always need to do before you prepare your face is cleanse your face. These are good in a pinch. Any type of makeup remover, face cleansing wipes, micellar water, comes in little containers and it's usually clear. Brands don't really matter, but the best facial wash is anything that includes water. I have some Avon. I was an Avon representative that I use. It kind of foams. I also recommend doing a facial mask at least once a week. One, it's very good for the soul. Taking care of yourself is very good, as well as it's a good time to relax and it's good for your face. It supplies nutrients, and you can get ones for everything brightening, correcting, blemishes, whatever you need. They have a face mask for it, trust me. I actually have a couple with me that I have. I get a lot of makeup samples and things, so let's see what I've got. Peter Roth. This is an algae. It's a moisturizing mask. I've got lots of little things. This is a glowing hydrating formula. I have one for acne. This is a moisturizer. But just different types of masks. Whatever floats your boat. Basically, you can even make them homemade. I may find some recipes and post those as well. But I've always been a firm believer in fake it till you make it. But at the same time, I'm not going to fake it. When I wear makeup, I feel better about myself. It's just a fact. So today I am going to show you part of my self-care routine. The first step is always to moisturize. This is my personal favorite. It's First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. It's safe for sensitive skin. I've tried some that have broke my face out before. This is really good. Also, of course, have some Avon. All the Avon products that I've tried have been amazing. But this is just my personal favorite. So basically, you just rub it in. I always do circles when it gets your blood flowing. And then with your eyes, you don't rub your eyes. They have eye creams. I personally don't use those. They recommend using your pinky finger, I do believe. But just moisturize your face. This gives your face a hydrating start to everything. Then after this dries, and you'll know when it dries. Another thing, I always apply my base with a brush. Another thing some people do differently than I is they do their eyes before they do their face. I personally do my face first out of habit. But sometimes I do have to go back around my eyes and things and adjust. Foundation, I've learned that good foundation actually really makes a difference. I did the Estee Lauder Double Wear for a long time and I love it. I'm not going to lie. I have some Tarte foundation that I love. Today I'm going back to a good old faithful. This is an Avon True Color. Also, make sure makeup has expiration dates. So make sure you're using makeup that is not old. Believe it or not, that matters. And I put this on my hands. Of course, it's also a good way to match your makeup because, sometimes, as you can see, I'm a little white. I'm very pale skinned. So it also will show if your makeup is going to match. And I just dot. I don't brush it in. That's not what this brush's job is. And I tend to use a lot because it came out a lot. And I don't waste, so I'm going to use it all. Put it on my chin. So see, and then I get a kabuki brush, personal favorite. They have actual foundation brushes. This has turned out to be my favorite. This is not my favorite foundation brush. I actually have a Benefits, I do believe. I have one that is my ultimate favorite, but this one works really well as well. As you can see, the makeup is blending, and kind of your goal here is natural. You don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. You don't want to look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You want it to match your natural skin shape. So as you can see, some of the imperfections are gone. I do have a mirror behind here. That's why you'll see me looking back there a lot. And here, I just let this dry. Another step that a lot of people do, and I realize I don't have it up here with me. I have makeup all over my house. Is you can prime at this stage if that's what you want. Priming is a setting spray. Or you can also use a finishing powder. Basically, this just sets your makeup. So this is a setting powder. And its sole purpose is to keep my makeup from coming off. There's nothing worse than giving someone a hug, especially at church, and all you ladies know what I'm talking about, and you step back and you realize that you have left half your face on their shoulder. So just a light brushing all over the face. My next step from here is always eyeshadow, because it just seems to me that it comes next. You can also do your blush next, but I think today I am going to stick with the eyeshadow. I have several palettes here I'm going to show you. This is Fortune Favors the Brave by Revolution. They make dupes of more expensive brands, so you get the quality. I've had really good experience with these without the price. They're very budget friendly. This is the Pro HD. You can see it's got tons and tons of makeup. Some of them shimmer. I also have up here, trust me, this is not even a third of my makeup. This is a Avon. As you can see, it's been well used. I carried it in my purse. It's more of a darker colors palette. Okay, so today I think we're going to do something with the Pro HD palette by Revolution. It's Amplified 35 palette, Exhilarate. Basically, I love that it has so much color. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get like a puffy brush. And with this puffy brush, I'm looking for my eyeshadow brushes, trying to dig them out. I do have to admit, I have a lot of brushes. I'm going to take this, and this is going to be my all-over color. It's going to be a base color. Usually, I tend to veer towards the neutrals for that. Today, I think I'm going to use this one right here. And this is just the base coat. You can also use an eyeshadow primer. Same as with the face primer. I just never have. I have some, but it's never been my thing. Okay, so see, not a lot of color, just kind of set the tone. Next, I'm going to pick a darker color. So since I have a purple shirt on today, I'm going to go towards the purples. And I think I'm going to start here. Right here. And I just get quite a bit on my brush, you can see. And I'm going to go from the outside corner in. Helps once close your eyes while you're putting it on the brush. This is just kind of.
Mom, I found someone they teach tennis. Do you want to take some lessons? Can I? Sure.
Giving me the start. Okay. That's what we have there. Not a huge lot. The makeup is not. If you see me and my makeup is the first thing you see, then I've done something wrong. We use a darker color and kind of just go from the left to the right on that eye.
Jake! Oh, you bad dog! I can't believe
Same with the other.
Ouch!
Like I said, not a lot. Then I'm going to take a brush like this. I think this is the best one I have like that in my set of brushes up here. And I'm going to the really dark color. Okay, and what I'm going to do here, I can't do that, hold the palette, is in the crease of the eye, you put a line of the darkest. As you see, I have hooded eyes, so sometimes it's just a little harder for me because you can't really see it.
This 4th of July, celebrate America with the taste of summer freedom. Budweiser's red, white, and blue camo cans. In stores now.
But you can see the glimmer, and I am sorry, I have a visitor who is about to make my makeup life difficult. I have a kitty cat who's trying to say hello. And then I'm going to take another darker color and go right up here.
Programs to help more people, whether you have insurance or not. So hopefully, affording medicine is one less thing you have to worry about.
So now I have completely coated my whole eye, and it's going to look a mess when I close my eyes and let you see. One thing I do at this point is I go in with my first brush, take a little bit of that first color, and kind of all blend it together.
Sunscreen is all about protecting one thing: the fun. Anywhere under the sun fun. Sidewalk fun. Long-lasting fun.
So,
Poolside fun. Banana Boat sunscreen
oh yeah.
lasts as long as the fun does.
You get used to pet odors in your car. You think it smells fine?
I used to
This.
always think
Eliminate
that
you've gone nosebleed.
you had to use all the same colors, which I did do, but that's just out of habit. And because I like it, especially in this look. I also tended to think that
There's flawless brows from Finishing Touch, the gold standard in
redheads with blonde eyelashes could not wear black mascara.
painlessly sweeps
But I've learned you can mix and match.
the comfort of your own home. Hold it like a pen.
This is a brow mascara that I have.
Because inside
And basically, it's just a little brush, just like mascara. And it allows me to direct and apply color at the same time. I also have Kaboom by Benefit. I'll do one color, one way and one the other to show you both. This is more of a pomade and it has a little brush. So you just put a little bit on the brush. I had a little, this brush up here washed off, so I'm gonna
solution to an otherwise daily battle. I just see it and
Okay.
take it off.
A built-in
So then you just take it,
easy to see and erase unwanted hair. Discreet and portable, so you can use it
And
anytime, anywhere. I can do it myself.
paint it on your brows.
Dermatologist approved.
So see,
Brows is the at-home precision hair
gel,
removal device
come in.
that's easy, instant, and
I really like this. It's a little more difficult than the other, so if I'm in a hurry, I tend to lean towards the one. Good mascara is also key. This is one of my favorites. But it's not the mascara you need to be more concerned about. It's the brush. The brush is what makes or breaks. I personally prefer a brush like this because it puts more on the lashes. I can't talk and apply mascara. I apologize.
Tastiest, most delicious way to keep on chugging. Nesquik.
Now remember, dogs are pack animals. They don't respond to weak, permissive humans. Like Ben Fuller. They are much more comfortable when they know who is the boss and what the rules are.
This is also kind of a lengthening
You are alpha.
mascara that Avon came out with.
You don't ask nicely for your dog's cooperation. You must demand it. Raise your finger. On 3, say your dog's name and sit. 1,
And I'm watching the Hallmark Channel.
3, name sit.
Jake, sit.
So that would be what you hear in the background. I personally do not do eyeliner. I do not do eyeliner because it ends very badly for me. I just discovered makeup a few years ago. And eyeliner is not a skill I have mastered. So that is something that I do not do. They also make these handy dandy little things, lip lash curlers.
Good boy.
What did you do to my dog?
Now, this right here is why some people do not do their face before they do their eyes.
Get it, but once he did, he really took to it. You just didn't know how to bring out the best in it.
Bring out the best. Oh, is that what this is? No, you sucked his soul out of him. Look at the poor guy. Let me tell you something. In my house, nobody's in charge. Okay, he's my friend. He's not my subject.
Ooh. Next, blush.
Listen, you can't take him and get him trained.
I prefer to use blush as to a highlighter or liner. I have some of that stuff. It's just not my personal favorite. But to each their own.
Come on, Jake. We're not gonna take this line down, are we? No, Jake, don't lie down. Get up.
Personally have high cheekbones.
Jake,
So I smile.
Give me a kiss.
And just do it like that.
Daddy kiss. Come on.
Nothing to it.
Jake, kiss.
Kind of do it in circles. And you can see kind of a natural glow. If you did a highlighter or an illuminator, the illuminator would go like here, highlighter would go here, and then you do nose and all that fun stuff. Also, I always put blush. Tip of your nose, down my forehead, and on my chin. I don't know why. That's just how I was taught a long time ago. So that is how I do it. Now, the most important next step, we look pretty good. But we're missing something vital. Good lip color. I have an arsenal. I have lip scrub. Gets the dead stuff off. I have lip oil. I have lip butter. So my lips are pampered. I personally prefer
You're early.
to put a little tiny bit of gloss on.
So, how was it with a calm, trained Jake for once?
It was tough at first, but I realized once I saw it through your eyes, or I should say, walked in your shoes.
Moisturizing my lips.
Fix it.
Then the big finale is lip color. I cannot lie. I am kind of a snob for the Tarte lip paint because it stays on a lot. I have lip stuff is my weakness. I have Lorac, I have Avon, but I do tend to go towards the same colors in wax. I like things that stay on and don't come off. And I think today, because I just realized I have like different brands, but the same color and everything. I even have lip paint, lip tattoo. Today, I'm going to do my boldest lip color. This is Tarte lip paint. Can't even read the color. I apologize. But as you can see, it's a bold wine mulberry color.
There's plenty of guys playing in the majors that are older than I am. Yeah, I know my problem. No more walking that stupid mutt, holding the leash and throwing it, okay? On the DL.
Jake, come. Jake, sit.
Okay. I have
Jake, down.
kind of like, I guess they call them the bow tie lips.
Stay.
Cupid's bow. And I messed it up a little bit.
What are you doing here? You're an hour early.
Well, got in sooner than I thought it would. Thought I could buy a drink on the way home.
Well, you're lucky that I'm home because I just got back from the trainer. I had to get him an extra lesson to undo the damage you did.
Put him back to the trainer. I didn't say you could do that.
If I want to take him to a trainer, I will.
You are gonna ruin him. We co-own Jake. We have to agree on things like that.
So,
License? I own it.
another thing I sometimes like to do after, especially just because it adds a little bit of shine, these kind of tend to get dry.
This is all my fault. I should have trained when I was younger.
No, it was my fault. We should have never left that front door open. It was so stupid.
We hadn't been arguing about him in front of him, then none of this would ever happen.
Jake is one lucky dog.
I mean, look at that shine. So, this is my finished lip. This is my finished look for today. I have some new makeup to play with, so we may play with that later on another day. So this is my big beautiful face for today. I hope you have learned something. If you have any questions, let me know, and I would be more than happy to answer them. I'm no way whatsoever an expert. Completely a novice. I've taught myself. I've watched YouTube videos. I have Pinterest, everything I can Pinterest. I have listened to others, but most of all, I just have fun. Thanks. Enjoy, and be your best beautiful self.